Alright people, time for another malt liquor video. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Pro Wrestling Guy. This is the second country club that he sent me. In addition, also have the 24 ounce Old English 800. I guess there's a West Coast and East Coast. This one is from the West Coast, California. 7.9% I believe. Looking forward to that as well. If you watch my videos, you know I like my country club too. Then again, I don't have much choice in what I can drink here. But that's a different story. Let's get started. No trouble. Did not pee Glenn the Cap. Reverend Godless. Malt liquor, label out. As you can see, if you can make it out, he autographed the front of the label also. Apparently, like I said in the previous video, Pro Wrestling Guy can't get Mickeys in his area. So he actually wanted me to send some Mickeys, even though they're 32, to him. So of course I did. Actually, there's a story behind that one too, but we won't go into that. So, something I forgot to do here. Shit. Football season, people. Football season. College football just started. You can see, obviously, who I'm rooting for. Live in my own state of Florida. Glorious state of Florida. Actually, just so you know, I have another video I filmed a couple months ago that I still need to post, where I said I would only put the flag up once. I lied. I lied. Well, Patriot probably won't like it, but oh well. Anyways, into the football season. Let me put that down for a while. Obviously, I love my Seminoles. I actually went to FSU. And I like collecting memorabilia. See, that cornflakes box, Bobby Bowden, Hall of Fame. Love that. Then as far as pro football goes, actually I brought a couple special things here. People are going to think I live in Southeast Florida, a Miami fan. Well, I used to be when they had Marino. When Marino left and they fucked the team over for the past 20 whatever years, I don't follow them so much. Here's who I follow. Right there, Ken Stabler. If you can make that out somehow. That's limited edition lithograph, I guess it's called. 16 of 500. What are my prized possessions? Another thing I have here. I have a lot of signed mini football helmets. This one obviously has its own special case. It's my favorite. If you can make that out. That's Jim Plunkett, people. Jim Plunkett. Certificate of authority, of course, for the autograph. Jim Plunkett, behind Stabler. Rugby. Best quarterback Raiders ever had. With Rich Gannon being a very close, arguable third. There's a couple things to show off here, just because I like to show off. Sports Illustrated, '77, I think. Signed by the Snake. You can make that out right there. And a Sports Illustrated 1970 or 71. If you can make it out up here. Signed by Jim Plunkett. So yeah, I love my football. Been watching college mostly lately, last few years. I still follow the pros even though I don't watch it as much. It's hard to watch sometimes when your team, being obviously the Raiders, haven't been doing so well. But I do follow it, but I do watch the college. Damn it. Should have said before the video, fuck you, Dorf. Stay away from my fucking old country club. Fucking Dorf. Actually, I know what happened there, people. I know where that foam came from. Normally I hold the beer, the malt liquor, in this hand and drink it. I was holding it over here. That's not a good idea. With me, holding the malt liquor or anything in this hand is never a good idea. That's the result. Apologies for that. I'll put that down for a second. I do actually have some snack here today, people. Goldfish flavor blasted. Kick it up a nacho flavor. Keep the label out on these. So in a local supermarket, Publix, had what they call a BOGO on these. Buy one, get one. I don't normally buy this stuff, people. I'm pretty much a healthy eater. And it's buy one, get one. And they're cheesy goldfish. Like I always say. Look at that list of ingredients. That can't be good for you. But they taste so damn good. Whatever. Let's get back to it. So like I said, I love my football. I don't really follow any other sports. I like watching hockey when it gets to playoff time. You know, I don't know what's going on half the time. There's no other real, well, basketball I like in the playoffs too. I don't watch any other sport during regular seasons. I do like my racing. I watch the F1 races. I love the F1 races. I love open wheel or open cockpit, whatever they call it, racing. I used to be a NASCAR fan. About 15, 16, whatever years ago, they put this stupid chase in place where used to be the driver who did the best over the whole year won the championship. They decided the fans didn't like that because it made sometimes the last race or two boring because you already know who won. Bullshit on that. If you dominate the season, you win a championship. Cut and dry. But no, they decided last 10 races, let's take the top 10 drivers, put them at 0, and start them at that point and see who does the best over the last 10 races. Alright, so I don't want to say any names, but someone wins 10 races out of the first 26, and then for whatever reason has a couple problems, doesn't win a race in the last 10, even though he was dominating by 500 points, and he loses the championship. That's not fair. That's not fair. And now, last couple of years, they made it even worse. So I lost interest then, and all my friends did too. But I still watched the races here and there. The last 2 years, NASCAR went and said, oh, it's still boring. Let's change it up again. Now they have this stupid thing in place to try to emulate, I guess, basketball Sweet 16. Take 16 drivers. They do, I guess, 2 or 3 races. And whichever of those are higher in points during those 3 races, 4 of them drop out. And then the next 4 races, whatever, 4 drop out. And however it goes, until the last race of the season, you have 4 drivers. And whichever one of those drivers gets the most points in that one race wins the championship. How is that even fucking fair? How is that even fucking right? You dominate a complete season, then come this stupid point system, you have one bad race, and now you're out. Despite the fact you were leading by 1,000 points up until this point. So, I don't even bother watching. I don't even look at the standings. I don't care anymore because, that's my timer, I gotta finish this up. I don't care anymore because individual race may be cool, yeah, but over a season, what's the fucking point? Whereas F1, yeah, people say there's no passing, but if you watch it, there really is passing. There really is strategy. Anyways, let's finish this up, people. So you can take away from this video, I used to but no longer like NASCAR. I like F1 and IRL. I like football but don't watch the pros. I love the college. I like there were some upsets yesterday, some close games. Interesting stuff. And tomorrow night my Seminoles play, I want to say Ole Miss, but it's not Ole Miss, but it's a team. FSU's ranked number 4. We're playing number 11, which is gonna be, we're at home, but still should be a tough game. Rugby, hopefully not too tough. We'll see. I will say this, and yeah, I'm trying to get this done timely manner. We'll say this. For the past 6 or so, 5 or 6 years, I would say arguably the only team in the nation better than FSU over those 5 years would probably be Alabama. Since Jimbo took over, the only team better has been Alabama. In the past 25 years, easily. And I don't want to talk championships, but overall, past 25 years, FSU has been the best team in the nation. FSU has like a 40-year and the longest by far streak in the nation for going to bowl games. In the 90s, they finished every season in the top 4. They were in the BCS championship every year, not the championship game, but the championship bowl. They're in the BCS championship bowl every year of the BCS. We've won the championship in the last 5 years. Should have won another one. we've won our conference. I don't know the numbers, but Clemson's caught up to us, but we've won our conference that we've been in for the last near 20 years. I'd say probably 15 times. People say the ACC is shit compared to SEC. People, I haven't looked this year. I know yesterday SEC didn't do too well. Last year, I don't know about final standings, but throughout the season, ACC consistently had more teams than the SEC in the top 25. So if you say SEC is better, but we had more teams in the top 25, okay. All right, let's get this done. Let's call it. We're at the swill. Some people don't like it. I don't mind it. It's my swill. Why would I like my swill? Tiny bit, people. Insignificant. Let's shout out again, obviously, to the Pro Wrestling Guy. Shout out to Reverend Godless. Shout out to Crisco Malty and Florida 30 ounce for being safe in a hurricane. Shout out to Panther 40 ounce and I ate Bud Light for getting their degree of rain. Anyone else touched by it. Shouts to you guys. I'm out here.